Loyal to your crew? I get it. But screw that. Beg, borrow, steal, kill to get to Denebola. There is a secret outpost we're trying to crack. Once in a lifetime opportunity. You will regret it for the rest of your life if you don't get your butt over here. All right. So, if you remember, we finished off at... why are my buttons not working? We finished off with the hunter telling us to be prepared. Before we go into the last mission of the story quest. So I figured, let's power level. Got myself to 60. Yeah, 60 and some change. I think, I'm not 100%. I think 60 is where you start getting the highest level stuff in drops. I could be wrong there. I'm not 100% on that. But that's what I've heard anyway. So that, along with the fact that in episode, I don't know, 3, 4, somewhere in there, we picked up a note called Secret Outpost. That's what we just read, which started the quest for us. That is called Mantis. And I know that this Mantis quest leads to a new ship that is awesome. And some gear that is also awesome. And so we are here on Denebola, getting ready to do the Lair of the Mantis miscellaneous quest to get us all geared up for the end game stuff. Now, we'll also go and get the extra powers and all that other stuff. We'll make sure we're ready before we take on the final quest of the game. But I thought, what better place to start than the Mantis quest, because you get the full gear. And now that I'm at level 60, I should be getting the best drops, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So, without further ado, hopefully I didn't lose all of you. Let's head in. I think this starts as soon as... Oh, let's make sure we get extra XP here. I think this starts... I've done this on other characters. I think it starts as soon as you go through here. So let's do a quick save and go through.
This here is our find. So you can get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of the Mantis is ours. 5, 4... Get the hell out now. 3, 2... Oh,
where is he? There he is. Oh, sorry about that. My bullet hit you in the face. How about you? Did my bullet hit you in the face too? Ah, oh, so rude of me. How about you? Oh. Oh, man. I can't help it. My bullets are good at hitting people in the face. What do you want me to do? Alright. So, I'm looking for... I think it's Advanced is the name. If it doesn't say Advanced, I'm not touching it. Because the stuff I have will probably be just fine. I'll take the shrapnel grenade, though. And I think there's a guy right across the way over here, or at least there has been every time I've done this in the past. Kind of patrolling the yard. Nobody? Guess not. I thought there was a guy in this circle. I could be wrong. I know there's a few on the other side of this hill, but that's fine. We'll get to them. I just thought there was one out here in this. I don't know why it's doing that, telling me stuff that I should already know. Alright. Guess not. So let's go ahead and head this way, make sure we're loaded. Oh, I did buy some ammo for my pistol too, but I'll use that when we get inside. I actually missed on the first one. That's not cool. Alright. I think there's one more on this hill somewhere. And then there's two over there, if I remember this correctly. Oh, did I just see somebody running across? Not sure. There you are. Let me see your face. Okay. Oh, I see you. Okay, I think that's everyone out here, if I remember right. I think that was the full count was 4. Where'd this guy go down? Somewhere over here. There he is. Star Roamer. I don't know what that is. That's just a backpack, I think. And we should have 2 up here. They put down almost on top of each other, didn't they? A99 Navigator. See this 3 up arrows? I'm not sure about what that means. Let's look at that. Not sure what the 3 up arrows are. I know it's part of a mod that tells me that. I could go through and look at the mod, and I will, but if anybody knows, just for everyone else's help in the comments, put it down there. What are the arrows for? And let's head in. This is probably one of the most rewarding quests. At the end, you get 2 really nice things. And I haven't done every quest, so I can't say it's the most rewarding. That's not fair, because I've got, I don't know, 70 plus hours into this. I've got plenty to go still before I can say I've seen it all. So, nothing good, nothing good. No, no, no. And we can leave all of that there. All right. I'll bring you back once there's some excitement, or if there's any part of a puzzle or anything that I know you need to see. And I will also bring you back for the stories, so you won't miss anything. I'm going to speed this up just a bit by cutting out some of the just moving, but I will make sure you do not miss a bit of this. I know there are bad guys that come right in here, so let's... I like to draw them in here like this. If they will actually pay attention to that. They usually do. Are they coming? I see their flashlight. Yeah, come check out what that noise was. Something hit the wall. What could it be? Alright, let's just take the corner on them. And... hey, sorry about that little glitch in the video there, but we're back. Spacer communication 1. Oh, come on through. Oh, sorry about that. Did you get hit in the face too? Just never ends, does it? Okay. Spacer Communication 2. We should listen to these. This will be a good opportunity. Looks like we're in a nice safe spot. We'll start with Spacer Communication 1.
The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC, not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nut jobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more. Spread all over the settled system. Looks like the Big Two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing war. Now it's a friggin' feeding frenzy. Everyone trying to find them. Trying to use them. So why shouldn't we? We have just as much right as they do. So let's go looking.
Come on, guy. There's no need for all that. Alright. Not sure what his issue is. We had Secret Communication 2 and Layer Slate the Gold Mine.
Calling all spacers. You know who you are. Because that's
You're doing well, Leon.
Oh, sorry about that.
I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back and we kind of cut this one off.
calling all spacers. You know who you are. Because that's what they call us, isn't it? The ones in charge. The ones who never respected us. The Freestar Collective, the United Colonies, even the Crimson Fleet and Ecliptic. They see us as the leftovers. The unaligned space scum running rampant across the settled systems. And you know what? Maybe they're right. But so what? We matter just as much as they do. We deserve just as much as they do.
So I met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denabolo 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
Alright, we need to remember that. If she's saying it and saying it and saying it, then it's probably important. The only other thing we found is this. Mantis was loaded, top notch, good stuff further in, payout's going to be extreme. Traps took out Carver and Yang, Livy volunteered a couple of others. They just got off Livy's radar. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna leave that guy. Okay. Let us keep on moving through. This does get tougher as you go. There's quite a lot of guys down further. I think we've got mech Mechanical enemies coming up, if I remember right. Sorry, did your backpack explode? My bad. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Going down.
He should not have found me. That was a problem. He could have done without.
You think you can hide from me, asshole?
I am hiding from you. Okay. I'll shoot your foot off. Step out again. I'm holding my breath. Oh, that one ran away. Okay. That is fine. There's more down there. Let's see if we can get on this side so we can kind of keep an eye, because there's more down there somewhere. Not going to be able to see him. You can find me. You don't want to find me, but you can find me. Let's go this way. We can come up behind some of those guys, I think. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that. That's okay, we can dump some once we get too heavy. Old Earth Assault Rifle, we're okay there. I have a feeling this person that ran away is going to be coming back up this way here in a moment. Oh, I see you. I never liked him anyway. That's pretty harsh.
I'd be scared to fight me too.
Okay. Whoa, what was that big explosion? Is it behind me? Interesting. All right.
Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
I don't know how I got so close to them without them ever seeing me like that. Okay. So, I'm here. Might as well get myself some XP boost. Okay. Zipper bandages. How have I not? I must have seen those by now, right? I don't remember the name, that name though. Zipper bandages. Okay. Oh, maybe now that I've hit 60, I'm starting to get the higher level drops like that too. Ah, interesting. I heard level 60. I don't know where I heard it. I've been watching other people's YouTube videos and things like that too. I don't just make YouTube videos. I enjoy watching other people play as well. I try not to be a complete copy, but I do enjoy other people's content. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you ran away last time, remember? I remember you. You're the one that ran away. Got all scared. Let's see, 50 cal. And what else we got? Nothing. 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 I think I've already looted all these guys. All right. We're getting to be halfway through, maybe better. At this point, I know there are some mechs coming up that we have to think about. Also, this room here has like 4 or 5 guys in it. So let's pop our head this way real fast. Bounty hunter spacesuit. That thing's worth 26 grand. Look at that. Wow. We'll be making cool additions to our ship in no time if things start to be worth that much. Can't do much with that computer. Remember the last time I came through here, I was thinking that I could use that computer to turn off some cameras or something like that. I couldn't find it. I couldn't make anything work, so. We got a helmet sitting there. Oh, hello. I see you. Lights out. Okay. Come check me out. See what you can figure out. That looks like Whoa, 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 whoa. What kind of move was that? He like super fast moonwalked in here or something. What was that about? Caught me off guard. Old Earth assault rifle. Yeah, let's look at that. Blue collar off work duds. I'll check those out a little later. Alright, see if we can find any more guys over here. Usually I can spot their blue shadows moving when I do this. Oh yeah, I killed him already. Hello. I see you over there. Are you alive? Got him. Oh, that had to hurt. I see you. Through the fence? Through the meshing? That's just not fair. Just not fair at all. All right. Let's get down here, loot this up. I think we're pretty much clear in here. We got a puzzle coming up that we'll be able to do. I think I'm at master for lockpicking. Oh, I am on this character. I do have other characters that I play offline. That's where I learn about these things ahead of time. Like this quest I'm on. 98 physical, 76 energy, 7. This thing's kind of nice. Let's take that. So the time I spend on YouTube isn't the full time I spend on a game, so a $4,000 samurai sword. Alright, well I don't think I need that. So we'll leave that where it is. And let's move forward. I'm going to talk to that guy here in a second. I just want to do all the looting first. Clean up all the mess we've got. Do you remember, or have any of you who have played or watched my Skyrim series? Arvel the Swift in Bleak Falls Barrow. He was like trapped in some spider webs, and he asks you to free him, and when you free him, he says, yeah, I have the claw and I can teach you how to use it. And then as soon as you do, he runs away. You either kill him or he ends up having a bad day later on, running into enemies that he can't handle, and he dies regardless. Any of you remember him? Let me know in the comments if you remember him. I would expect that you do. Anyway, the reason I bring it up is because this guy standing at the end of this hall, and I don't remember his name right at the moment. We're gonna go talk to him right now here. Well, not right now, but we'll go get his name at least. Livy. He is essentially Arvel the Swift. So we'll talk to him and you'll see how this goes. But yeah, basically he's that same character. He says he's going to help you, and then you can either not accept his help and kill him now, or he'll backstab you and then he'll end up dying late. Like, it's the same character. Different voice actor, I think. I don't remember what Arvel sounded like. It's possible it's the same voice actor. But let's talk to him. I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to let this play out.
Wait, don't shoot. I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Spacers don't usually surrender.
It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I am nothing. No chance. So we can make a deal? This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
Okay, well, you want to be spared. Prove you're worth it.
No one knew how to get through the corridor. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor.
Yeah.
It is a grid. Those letters must spell something.
Duh.
There are so many words or small phrases.
I think that all sounds kind of obvious.
What? Well, nobody else here figured that out.
Who, these guys?
See? I've been
I'm not
helpful.
surprised.
You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this Mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just say betray me and you'll die. I'd like to
Spoken like a true spacer.
Let this
I will
play
hold
out.
Here.
All right, talk to Libby. Learn more about the lair of the Mantis. Okay, so we did get a final... Oh, I didn't loot it because I was talking and I didn't want to loot it during it. Or was it? Or was it? Here it is. All right, let's listen. Wait a minute. Why didn't it play?
Turrets. Mom, why the hell?
This place has killed so many of us.
Junk. Gotta get out. Oh, God.
Okay, so a couple things. I've never actually used the computer. None of my other characters have master lockpicking. So as you can see, there are 4 turrets across the way. And these people have obviously not made it. So there are... The easiest way to do this is to pay attention to all of the stuff, which I've tried to make sure we heard. But Tyrannus, Tyrannus. If you're coming through here, Tyr A and then NNIS. And that'll get you through without getting shot. I've done it that way. I know it works. And then when you push the button on the other end, it shuts down those turrets. It's great. But I've never tried this way, so excuse me. So for this, I'm gonna see what happens when I use the computer, because I just haven't had somebody with master level hacking or unlocking, so I haven't been able to do that. Turret control. Oh, what if I update the friend foe setting to just me? Will it attack him if he tries to come through? Oh. Okay, let's try that. Now can I just walk through without him being able to follow me? I should be able to... Just in case, let me save here. I'm going to go on the wrong letters, purposely. Okay. And if I leave those up and he tries to come through, they will shoot him. Oh, but I don't think I can leave them up. I think I have to hit the button to get through the gate. Which means he's gonna then come running through, of course. Yeah, of course he is. Ah.
You did it. It's amazing. Now, you must be careful. There will be traps, robots.
Auto rivet.
Very dangerous.
I don't know how heavy I am right now, but we'll take it and we'll dump it later if we need to. I haven't gotten any alerts to being too heavy. Or if I have, I haven't been paying attention. I'm okay. I'm okay on weight. Alright. Now we're going to start running into mechs. So if you just do what I do, you should be okay. Do I have any? I do.
This area is off limits. You need to leave.
Yeah. Nothing to loot? Hello? Is that because the mine killed him?
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you. The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
Oops. Definitely did not want that level. I'll throw that away later. Oh, dude, I wanted to shoot you in the face. This is where he betrays me.
Keep your eyes on anything. Death is everywhere.
Yeah, you're a snake, aren't you? I can tell, because you have a ponytail. Dude, let me out.
Thank you! Now the treasure of the Mantis will be mine! It will be! Wait, turn off! Turn off!
Okay. That's what happens when you betray people. We got a few more robots, and I think we're there. Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything important here. We do have some bots down there that we need to take out.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother in these final days. I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
I don't know why they went flying like that. Okay. I think we're clear now. Just loot these guys up. We'll go after the suit here in just a minute. I'll show you how we make sure we get what we want from the suit. Absolutely get the best possible suit. There's the Mantis ship up there. Isn't she a beauty? Yeah. That will be ours here momentarily. So let's go take a quick peek at it before we send her off. And up and out the... Yeah, check it out. It's a good looking ship, huh? Not sure what that noise was. Pop that up into the air. All right, the Mantis is outside. We can now, when we leave here, we will now be able to get into it and fly away. Let's just make sure we get all the cool stuff and things that's over here. Oh, what does this do? I've never messed with this camera. What's it do? I don't know. Take some of these foods. Yeah, that's about it. All right. All we need to do now is grab the Mantis armor. Don't want to miss anything here. Like a tank almost, huh? We'll take that for now. There it is. The Mantis armor. All right. Let's do a quick run around the room. Get everything we want out of here. And then I'm going to show you what you do to make sure you get the Mantis set that you're actually hoping for. And then I will probably do it a couple of times until I get the one I want. I want carry weight. I like anything to do with stealth, security, carry weight. Ah, you guys have been around with me long enough. You know what I like. I love the look of that blade, huh? Original Aquila City Charter. I don't think I need that. And this thing's worth 11 grand. Why not? I'm at 173 mass though. So I probably should dump a couple of things. Like I don't really have to have that or that. 16, 12, let's get rid of that guy. Anything in here that's really not worth keeping, 20k, 8k. This one is 7 pounds. So that's kind of like, this thing is less than 1,000 for its mass. So like that's kind of the way to, you want to get rid of stuff. Just look at that value to mass index there. At least that's how I do it. So this one's only worth 433 for each one of mass. So it's just not worth having around, right? Whoops. Oh, don't do that. I accidentally clicked the button too many times. We'll go back in here and we'll go back to helmets and actually it won't matter, but we'll take this guy back and go back to our inventory and hit the equip button on. Grants you up to 100 physical resistance, blend with the environment while sneaking and not moving. So this is the one we had on. Okay. All right, so now we're below our weight again. Until we eat some celery. Well, now we're probably overweight now that we got some celery. All right. One quick little run through here. And let's let's go talk about circuit board. Okay. Let's talk about what you want to do here. First, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. And leave me some comments telling me your experience with the game, giving any hints or tips or tricks on anything I missed or I should have done different. And let's show you how I like to do this. So first I'm going to put my weapon away. And then I'm going to click make a save. I'll make a save right here. All right. And then I'm going to open the door and see what this has on it. So the spacesuit has less damage from robots, radiation resistance, and a chance to catch nearby enemies on fire. Not a big fan. The helmet, oh no, the backpack has boost to oxygen. That's kind of nice. It's corrosive resistance and chance to disarm. I'm not a big fan of. And so I like the blend with the environment, but it's not really necessary once you get high enough level because that's going to be something that you get automatically with your abilities. So it's kind of a throwaway there. I mean, overall, I don't like these at all. Like, I don't think these are great at all. So what you want to do is you want to go and reload your game from your last save. And then you can try again, and you keep rolling and repeating until you find one you like. Less damage from alien enemies, thermal resistance, chance to disarm enemy attackers, Okay, I'm going to do this a couple times, and then I'll be back, and we'll try them out. And we'll check it out when we have it on. I am really tempted to take this set here. Okay, so the main spacesuit. I don't care about the melee damage. Rarely am I in melee range, and so whatever, that's fine, I get it. This 50% fall damage and 40 carry capacity, I like both of those. Then you throw on a 75% drain resistance when running while encumbered. That's huge. That's huge. I like that one. And then this plus 100 energy resistance as you get damaged. That's nice. It's not great. And then oxygen consumption. So you throw in while encumbered, along with negative 25% oxygen consumption all the time. I don't know. I kind of like this one. I wish it had one of these had a percentage of things weighing less. I'm not in love. Let me try just a little bit longer. Okay, I think I'm going with this set. I don't know if these stack. And if they do they stack at 25% from the original weight both times? So here's what I'm saying, right? This has 25% on resources. Great. This has 25% on resources. Great. So if a resource weighs 10 pounds, do we lose 2.5 pounds? And then another 2.5 pounds? Or do we lose 2.5 and then whatever 25% of that 7.5 remaining is, which is, 1.9 or whatever that is, right? Either way, it's still pretty good. We're either losing 25% or we're losing, I don't know, 32%. I don't know what that number would be. I'd have to do the math on it. Not a human calculator over here. But this also gives you a plus 20 carry capacity, which isn't the best. I've seen plus 40. But then you also get this encumbered bonus and an oxygen bonus. I think this is the way to go. I think I'm taking this one. Okay, so let's just test this out. Do we have any resources right now? We do. Let's see. What do we have that has a pretty good weight we can measure it off of? Okay, so if it's 25 and 25, then this ytterbium would be 0.45, which is half of 0.9. Let's put these on and find out. Doesn't change. Do I have to get out and back in? It's still at 0.9. So resources weigh 25% less. Right now I'm at 164 of 185. And that didn't change when I put it on or when I took it off. Is that broken? Someone tell me if that's broken. Because it doesn't seem to be changing my resources. Right, I'm in the resource tab. Yep. And I didn't see the value change there. Okay. I'm going to go with this. I assume if it's broken, it's something they're going to fix. So let's just make sure I have all my buttons set up. Show in settlements. Hide in settlements. And I want to do that for the helmet also. Okay, so we're good. All right, so now, oh yeah, let's head outside and take a look at my ship, the Mantis ship, and the new Mantis armor. And I think I can take these to a bench and make them even better. I think I can. Open sesame. This way. I don't know if we had killed all the bad guys out. Oh yeah, we did. We did. I remember. There should not be any more bad guys out here. There we are with the helmet on. Yeah. It's a good looking suit of armor, huh? Yeah. And our new Mantis ship. Let's take a look at it. See if we can't get in front of this beam. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's get that menu out of the way. What do you think? I think I'll make this the, there we go. What is take photo of space? Okay. There we go. Just make this a little more centered. Yeah. It's nice. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. You got a few things from this. I know it's going to be helpful for me going forward. Make the end of the story missions go a little bit smoother. I do plan on upgrading this ship a little bit, getting some different weapons in here, cleaning up, making it move a little faster, all of that. And maybe giving it a tiny bit more cargo. Colors. I do want to paint it probably, so yeah, I'll figure out what colors I want to go with. All right. I think I said it in the beginning, but it never hurts to say it twice. Like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Herrick out.